Bah, je vais prendre à gauche. À gauche. Vas-y, toi à gauche. Je vais prendre Michael Jordan. Vas-y, appuie sur X. Voilà. Non, faut pas le modifier. Pour passer la balle et l'appuyer.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr in Chicago, facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Grant. Michael Jordan is out there with Armstrong. Then it's Cartwright, and it's Pippen in at the small forward. Nice shot by Evans.
And they get on the board first. Looking to set the tone early.
So it's Chicago now. It's a three-point game. Jordan. Here's Grant, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
And he'll be shooting his right.
Allez pas. Allez les gars.
Evans with it. He kicks it to Gordon. Three-pointer. Rebound by Armstrong.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one. Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Chicago with the ball. Pippen, the pass to Cartwright. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Evans kicks to Gordon. Pulls up. Will not go. This is off the front iron. On defense, New Orleans. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys. At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Long range from the inbound. And it's Armstrong missing. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Right side Davis. It's stolen. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Goes up. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way. In the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And that one's good. Chicago with the ball. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Davis. Evans outside. Dishes to Davis. Expanding his range. Rebound by the Bulls. Armstrong passes to Cartwright. From 13. And again, no good by Chicago.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
New Orleans on D. To the inside. Evans with the steal. Outside Gordon. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pippen with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Armstrong gets the bucket.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Pondexter dishes to Evans. Here's Davis. The rebound by Pippen.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
No good from Grant. The Pelicans trail.
Tac, tac,
Davis
Cut.
drives in.
tac.
Ball's knocked loose.
Oh.
One-on-one fast break. Jordan the pass to Carter. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jinsa's checked in. Anderson comes in for Davis. Drew Holiday is checked in for Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Quincy Pondexter. Chicago also making some changes. Purdue, we've checked in for Cartwright. Williams comes in for Grant. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Allez les gars.
And here's Williams. Here's Paxson. That falls.
Bien
Nice
joué,
speed
les gars.
that time from Scottie Pippen.
Allez les gars, on n'a pas le droit de se laisser faire.
And so here is New Orleans. They trail by one. And stolen by Jordan.
Attention à la contre-attaque.
Jumps up. Goes back up.
Aide-donc.
Evans
Oh,
gets the
okay.
rebound. Evans has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Cole. And it's off the back rim. No good. Now
T'es un peu plus
Williams.
gros que lui, tu te laisses faire.
Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Cunningham is checked in for New Orleans. Neely's checked in for Chicago. McRae has come in for Scottie Pippen.
Allez go.
And so it's New Orleans with it. And Cole kicks to Cunningham. .127 left in the first quarter. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
The shot's good from Paxson.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Here's Cole. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
Here's Williams. Scott Williams, another North Carolina Tar Heel player with the bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
They get it back. Pass to Cole. Cunningham kicks to Cole. Takes it off the glass.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
32 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Bulls leading by 3. Passes it to McRae. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Jinsa.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
And he gets it to go. Cole's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Chicago. Here's McRae. The kick out to Williams. He dishes it to Jordan. Takes the 3. Rebound by Drew Holiday. 1 second left. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Chicago leading by a point. And will return shortly. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And the key is you look at the steal totals for this team. They have really put good pressure on the offense.
Well, you know what? Pressure can lead to pilfers, and pilfers can lead to points. So we got the 3 P's: pressure, pilfers, points. Get it done.
Alexis Ajinça is out there with Anderson. And there's Cunningham. Then it's Holiday. And it's Gordon in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here is Holiday. He feeds it to Cunningham. Second chance shot. Here's Anderson. The dish to Ajinça. New Orleans moving the ball around. Cunningham kicks to Gordon. Off target from 3-point range. Chicago trailing here. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. Omer Ashik on a new team, but he's made an impression with his former squads. Jeremy Lin called him, quote, an incredible defender and a game changer. Kevin McHale said he's a big-time player in the middle. And remember, Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau raved about his intelligence, relentless drive, and willingness to play for the team. Not bad, Kevin.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort.
Very lucky defensively because...
And there was the foul against New Orleans.
Couché par terre.
Purdue, we've checked in for Neal.
Ah, je crois qu'il y avait...
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Armstrong. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
Ah, merci. Allez, les gars.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
Oh, je
I'm
gagne
not
un
sure
trophée.
what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Allez, let's go, les gars, encore. On continue.
New Orleans in the lead. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Pippen. Cunningham kicks to Holiday.
Magnifique.
Another miss by Holiday.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Rodney McCray scoring there. Part of that Louisville team that won the
On a pas le droit, les
NCAA
gars.
title in 1980. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And Chicago
Yeah,
also
I'm
making a
calme,
switch. Paxson's checked in.
Demandez la balle.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that
5
time.
secondes.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in.
Aïe.
Evans
Arrêtez de
against
partir.
Paxson. Three-pointer, Pondexter. And that one's good. Pondexter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Pondexter. It's Davis with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Lets the 3 fly. And again, no good by Chicago. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. The shot's good from Douglas.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
That'll be a 5-second call. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
They're turning all those turnovers into points, and that's going to give them a nice edge here as the game goes along.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And the Bulls making a change here. Cartwright's checked in. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Chicago making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Paxson, and nothing but hair on that one. Here's New Orleans. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Pondexter with it. Working on Grant. Douglas with it. He's picked up by Jordan. They get it back. Ashick dishes to Pondexter. And the 7'1" Bill Cartwright extends for the rebound. It's Pippen with a drive. Out to the right wing. Here's Cartwright. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Douglas kicks to Davis. Pondexter from outside. That's in. Coming off a nice assist from Douglas. Pondexter's got a pair of triples in the second now for New Orleans. Bulls trail by 10. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Ashick, the pass to Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ashick's got his first basket of the night.
Well, after that ragged first quarter offensively, they're finally picking up some ground here in the second.
And you know, Steve, we talk about it all the time. Basketball, especially the NBA game, a game of runs. Their offense right now on an uptick.
Pelicans leading by 7. Douglas can't hit. 1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Norris Cole, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for Grant. Here's Jordan. The 17-footer goes down. Jordan's got 5.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
A step-back shot here. Bill Cartwright grabs the rebound. Bulls trail by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively. He has not been on his game. You know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
Some changes for New Orleans. Cunningham comes in for Omer Ashick. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Tony Douglas. McRae's checked in for Chicago. Here's Jordan. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jordan's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Cole dishes to Cunningham. Williams against Davis.
Oof.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get
Plus rapide, plus rapide. Il n'y a pas de mais, de quoi, de
no
non.
further than the turnover category.
How about
C'est
7
direct, tu vois.
points given
Comme
up
ça.
because of those turnovers? And in order to get back in it, they're going to have to fix that.
The drive by Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 9.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Here's Davis. What a play. He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that is simply a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer feels like a 6-pointer coming when it did right at the end of the half.
And so that's the end of the first half.
Davis, meilleur.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
So for Chicago right now, Grant is out there with Cartwright, and it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Armstrong,
Oh la faute,
and it's Pippen in at the small forward position.
They are not rotating nearly quickly
On a
enough on
marché
defense
dessus.
down low. Gotta
Et
get
il
quicker
pousse
there.
au
And even if
Tac,
it
tac.
cost them some foul trouble,
Qu'est-ce
they
qu'il y a?
need to
Tac.
start putting some bodies on bodies. Be
Tac.
physical.
There's the double team
Tac.
of Pippen. So it's the Pelicans now.
Monsieur.
They've led by as much as 10. Bulls trail by 6. The drive by Jordan. Blanketed by the D, right to the rim for the layup. Jordan's got 11.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Pelicans leading by 4. Kicks it to Pondexter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Evans. Kept alive. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this game.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin. About 77% from the line.
Will Purdue's checked in for the Bulls. So he can't.
Ouais, je suis sérieux. En plus, on voyait pas à cause du joueur.
Trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Pondexter. He has 6. A Sheik. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ashik's got his second bucket of the night. Bulls trail by 6. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by New Orleans. Ashik's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pippen with the steal. Here's Jordan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 11 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
He showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of them.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss any of those.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
It's like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning the timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Gordon kicks to Evans. Left block shot on the way. And here's Jordan outside.
Wow.
And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 16.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Count the buckets. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
Il m'a rattrapé en
You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, you're right. Plus 7 lead changes
Elle est
already.
sortie, ouais.
The offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
The Pelicans trail. Evans goes in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the line for him.
Ouais, mais on le
He
voit
misses
pas,
the
c'est
free
sûr.
throw. 2 shots. He's off on
Eh,
the
c'est
second.
grave.
Tipped away.
Eh, c'est pas ça.
The jump hook. Ashik with the bucket. Ashik's got 4 points in the quarter.
Par contre, il a marqué un
They're
ballon.
working the ball inside, because when you do that, you
Direct.
get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Here's Armstrong, rejected by Evans, and he recovers it. Armstrong gets the bucket.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Now here's Evans, and out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
A big group substitution here for Davis. Tony Douglas is checked in for Eric Gordon, and it's Holiday in for Tyreek Evans. And a change for the Bulls.
Ouh,
Clark's
direct.
checked in.
Ça, c'est
And
dans
Clark,
un
a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These 2 teams, guys, look so
84,5
evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Into Purdue. That's good by the big man out of Vanderbilt, Will Purdue.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
That's blocked.
Bien défendu.
Here's Armstrong. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Armstrong's got 7 points.
Defensively, guys, they just don't seem to be giving the same kind of effort that they were in the first half of the game.
Pulls up.
Encore.
It's rebounded by New
Parfait.
Orleans.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Ah, trop fort.
Offensive rebound.
Non, non,
Here's
non.
Ajinça. Misses
Ouais,
the
il a
layup.
pas le
He
droit,
had it with that
là.
pump fake. Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-6 run. Shoots from the corner, and there's the bucket from McRae. McRae's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago. To the left wing. Douglas for 3. Cannot hit. Nice D from Pippen. All alone. And yep,
Wow.
rolling around the
Il
rim.
est tous ses paniers.
They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just
En
an
fait, il y a un
awful
dernier
turnover.
carton.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Armstrong.
Non, impossible.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And he floats in for the easy 2. Great the assist on that one.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Pelicans with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. Holiday, the pass to Cunningham. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Now just a 3-point Bulls lead. Here comes Paxson. Tries a 3. And the shot no good from McRae. 36 seconds left in the third. Here's Cunningham. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
A little overeager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work and get around. Otherwise,
Ah bah la
it's
nuque.
a surefire foul.
So for the Pelicans, Tyreek Evans is checked in for
C'est
Anderson.
magnifique.
And Gordon subbed in for
Panier.
Drew Holiday.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Feeds it to Evans. To tie. Bill Cartwright grabs the rebound.
Faut que tu marques, faut que tu tires.
Here's
Maintenant.
Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Dernière seconde.
Williams has got 4 points in the
Ah,
quarter.
j'avoue.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
And that's it for... In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs. It
Moi je
makes
dis
this a
les deux
beautiful
meilleurs
game.
joueurs sont Michael Jordan et Davis du match.
Pelicans trail by 5.
Colle.
Gordon
Ah, c'est
leads
colle
the
comme dans
two
le
with Evans
clap,
playing
clap.
small forward.
Oh,
Davis
sur
and
la
Ashik
contre-attaque.
patrol the paint. And it's Cole in at the point. So that's the
Oui,
group out there for New
oui,
Orleans.
magnifique. Quel pas de chance.
And now here comes Gordon leading the break.
Par
Cole's
contre, il a
shot
mis.
is good.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
The Bulls leading by 3.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
And Davis can't get it to go. And
Oh, il est
so
toujours
here
tout
is
seul.
Chicago. And stolen by Gordon. But they'll get another chance. Davis kicks to Ashik. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat team has been going for Chicago.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. and they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Bill Purdue's checked in for Cartwright, and it's Grant in for Williams. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Lets it go with the three, and Evans gets it to go on the assist from Cole. And it's 6 points for Tyreke Evans. Chicago leading. Here's Grant. Can't hit. Great D that time from Davis.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Gordon kicks to Evans. Fades away. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Armstrong dishes to Grant. And the Bulls lead by 3. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And the Pelicans making a change here. Pondexter's checked in. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
The defense starting to falter. I think we're seeing some tired legs there, Clark.
To take the lead. Can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Pass to Armstrong. From past the arc. Here's Pippen. Another shot. And there's the pass to Purdue. Over Davis. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
Three-pointer, Pondexter. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Chicago calls timeout.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Cartwright's checked in for Chicago. Smith comes in for Armstrong. The Pelicans trail. Davis, the pass to Asha. Pondexter kicks to Gordon. To take the lead. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Davis playing very well. 8 rebounds and 1 steal as well. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
Yeah, it's really been something, Clark. The energy that he's brought. He's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and first guy back defensively as well.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And here's Smith. Davis with the double team. Here's Pippen. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Gordon outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Evans outside. The feed to Pondexter for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Grant's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Count that one. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Asik, no good. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And 3 from Jordan. Pelicans pull it in. Evans has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Gordon. Oh, look out.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Dexter with it, guarded by Jordan. Gordon with no one around. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 9 assists now tonight.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from behind the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
Dexter with it, covered by Smith. Dexter dishes to Evans. Dexter, the pass to Evans. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. B.J. Armstrong's checked in for Smith. Pelicans leading by 4. And it's Evans missing.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And Asha kicks to Dexter. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Pippen. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And here is Dexter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
That's sloppy. In a close game, you have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Picked off. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Gordon. Connects.
We're seeing the red-hot version of Gordon right now.
Now Armstrong. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Rejected by Evans. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. From deep, Jordan. Evans with the rebound. And it's Gordon penetrating. Oh, and then no question, powered it down.
And tack on a few more points for the week. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And Steve, they did it in style. A beat down the entire way.
Ok, bon. Il est fort, c'est parti.
On the inbound, and it doesn't even draw iron. Now Anderson. Here's Cunningham. So is...
Bah, victoire de moi. Victoire de moi. 72 à 64. Je sais pas si on va faire un autre truc, un autre match. On fera, bah, à tout de suite les gars, on fait un match de FIFA.